Friends, this is the Data Arbology Physics faculty. Here I would like to give a lecture on optical fiber. In this video, I explain about modes of optical fiber. Right. We know optical fiber is a hair-thin dielectric waveguide through which the light energy is you are sending the light energy from one end to other end based on the total internal reflection phenomena. Now, through this optical fiber, the light propagates in a electromagnetic wave. Now, all waves having ray directions above the critical angle will trapped within the fiber due to the total internal reflection phenomena. However, all such waves do not propagate through the fiber. Only certain ray directions are allowed to propagate. The allowed directions corresponding to modes of fiber. In simple terms, modes can be defined as the possible number of paths of light in an optical fiber. Now consider this is the core region and this is the axis. Now you are sending the light here. It is obeys the total internal reflection phenomena and transmit. This is one mode. Suppose the ray is incident like this, then it is travel like this. This is another mode. Suppose the ray which is incident on here and obeys the total internal reflection phenomena and transmit. These are called. So modes represents the possible number of paths of light in an optical fiber. Now, here we discuss about two type of rays. One is meridional ray and other one is skew ray. Suppose when you observe this optical fiber, this is the axis. Here, after total internal reflection, these rays which cross the fiber axis, such a type of rays are called meridional rays. But in some optical fibers, the sending signal which is travel in an helical manner, that means in the form of spring. So in this case, this ray, it does not crosses the axis. Such a type of rays are called skew rays. So based on that, we called as different type of optical fibers. Now, these are these diagrams, these beautiful diagrams which are explains about the modes. Generally, the modes which are appears as actually this topic which is comes under electromagnetic theory. Now the modes we are represented as TE01, TE11. So T transmission electric field, and TM transmission magnetic field 01, TM11, LP linear polarized 01, LP11, like that. Based on its Maxwell equations, these modes we are represent with different terminology like TE01, TE11, TM01, TM11, LP01, LP11. Here the represent diagrams which are comes under LP01. This is outside of our subject. Okay. Now when we are observing this, these are the modes, LP modes. So here the core refractive index is 1.45, cladding refractive index 1.44, wavelength is 1550 nanometers. For radius of the core 20 micrometers, how many modes you are observing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 modes are propagated through this optical fiber. So the possible number of path of light in an optical fiber is 7. Now the core radius you are making 15 micrometers. Then how many modes are propagated? 4. Core radius is 10 micrometers. 2 modes are propagated. And core radius is at 8 micrometers. 1 mode is propagated. So whenever the core radius is a smaller core or core radius is decreases, accordingly the number of modes is also decreases. Now second diagram. Here we are decreasing the numerical aperture. So when the numerical aperture is decreases, and accordingly the number of modes propagating through the optical fiber is also decreases. So here lower numerical aperture having less number of modes. Next, here the wavelength 1200 nanometers. How many modes you are observing? 2 modes. And here the wavelength is 1500 nanometers. The wavelength you are making to increase, and the numerical aperture n1, n2, and the radius of the core you are maintaining the fixed values. Then we are observing only one mode. So the number of modes decreases as wavelength is increases. So here we observe three factors. The number of modes in optical fiber depends upon core radius. When core radius decreases, accordingly the number of modes propagating through the optical fiber is also decreases. And the number of modes depends upon numerical aperture. Numerical aperture decreases, the number of modes is also decreases. And whenever the wavelength is increases, the number of modes are decreases. So here this factor, this is called normalized frequency. This value is directly proportional to A, directly proportional to numerical aperture, and inversely proportional to the wavelength. Now this expression you can represent it as V is equal to 2 pi by lambda naught A numerical aperture. This is called normalized frequency. Suppose the normalized frequency value for a particular numerical aperture, particle radius of core, and wavelength is less than 2.4048, then the fiber supports only one mode. Such type of fiber is called single mode fiber. Suppose V is more than this value, then the number of modes are propagating through the optical fiber. There is a formula. Number of modes propagating through the optical fiber can be written as V square by 2. And in some optical fibers, it can be represented as V square by 4. That you will discuss in types of optical fibers. In general formula, the number of modes propagating the optical fiber you can calculate it by using a formula V square by 2, where V stands for normalized frequency. Thank you very much.